Hi Pisces, how are y'all doing? Thank you for stopping by Moonlit Tarotscope to get your July 2019 love reading. Sorry, I'm a little spaced out at the moment. I was a little trancy. I was gonna read for Aquarius, but Pisces came out, so I feel like I'm gonna go with it. We're gonna go with Pisces. So Pisces, this is your love reading, okay? Real quick, I just want to let you know, if you're not aware of it, I just started doing personal readings live, and when I mean personal, I mean actually personal for you. So check out the last video I made on my channel if you're interested in that. The best way to be sure to get your free live personal reading is to subscribe and hit the bell for notifications, because I can only do about 30 each time, and of course I've got like 200 people or so in the chat. So if you get the notifications and they pop up on your phone, you're going to have a really good chance of getting your question in and getting it answered live for free, okay? Alright, so I think I'm done with all of that. Thank you for all of your love and support. I appreciate each and every one of you. This is going to be a love reading. It's usually going to be about you and whoever you thought about when you clicked on this video. This is for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, Pisces, okay? Be sure to check out your other readings as well for further and even more important information. Okay, so what are we doing? What is going on with Pisces love interest? Somebody said person of interest, but it makes me think of like one of those criminal shows. Like the person of interest is not really a suspect, but like part of the investigation. I'm going to call it a love interest, okay? To clarify, thank you. What is going on with, some of you may be suspicious of someone. Some of you may be not sure about something, but like it's bugging you, Pisces, like you're like maybe, right? But you're not at a point where you can confront this person, and you're not at a point where you know for sure what you're thinking is correct. What's going on with Pisces partner, please? One more shuffle. We have the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. So this person is in the process of a karmic, what I'm feeling is a karmic cycle in love. They may be struggling to change the cycle. You guys, we hear this a lot, you know, in love, like, why do I keep making the same mistakes? Why do I keep picking the wrong partners? You know, why do I keep being so unlucky in love? And they feel caught right now, or they are caught in a cycle of behavior that they haven't been able to actually complete and end and move on and evolve here, okay? Let's get some more information. Why do we have the Wheel of Fortune for Pisces partners situation here? Okay, and we have the 8 of Swords. So it makes perfect sense. So your partner is like basically not wanting to see things for how they are. They just want to stay wrapped up in their little bubble, okay? Sometimes this can blow things out of proportion, so they might be overreacting to things because their eyes aren't open and they're not seeing reality here. All right, so that's what I'm getting from this card. It's kind of like I feel like some of them are stuck in the cycle because they're not really... So this is what always strikes me about this card. Not always. Different things strike me, different readings. But right now, if she took that blindfold off, there are 8 swords around her, but they're not pointing at her. They're in the ground. They're there, she can lift up that sword. She is not in any danger. But I always kind of feel like the vibe I get with this card is she's unable to see. She is going inward, okay? But she's unable to see that she's not in danger. But maybe she can sense the swords, right? She can sense it. She's sensing rather than seeing with her eyes. So I feel like your partner might be a bit off on reality here. Again, not always the interpretation for that card, but everything's interpreted different Let's look at a positive aspect of your partner. What's going on with your partner that is positive and the light is shining on at this time? What is going on with your partner? I heard Aries in my head. Some of you might be dealing with Aries. Two of Cups in the reverse. So this is, as a positive, this is a reconciliation card for me. This is also like a equal partnership, but this is what's positive. So it could be possible that, let me pull another card so I can get more out of that. Why do we have the Two of Cups in reverse for the positive attribute? Part of the cycle that they're stuck in, maybe some of them thought, and it may not be you and it might be you. I haven't figured that out yet. That you or somebody else from their past was this is a past person usually. Someone from their past was perfect for them. They were on just the exact right level with this person, and everything was fair and everything was square. But I believe that they're recognizing that that may not be the case moving forward. And this being positive is saying that, you know, your partner might be in the process of ending a cycle here, okay? Okay, and this is clarified by the Ten of Swords, but it's painful. Because if they thought that this person, I don't think it's you, Pisces, if they thought that this person was their person for life, I also heard type of relationship. Some of them are tired. They're completely done with reconciling with someone, and it's been a push here, go away kind of relationship, and they're done with it. The 10 is the end of a cycle, so it's a very positive card. The 10 of Swords. It's painful. And I feel like they're fighting it. They're fighting themselves. They are not wanting to see things for how they really are, but they're also done, sort of. You know what I mean? Like they're there. They're getting close. This is positive. They are not reuniting with someone. Okay? Because they're tired of coming back to the same person, or coming back to the same situation, or back to the same relationship. If this is someone that you've had in and out of your life for quite some time, they could be in a process of getting tired of coming in and out, okay? If that makes sense. Because you know how it is. You know, you meet someone, you guys, you know, you have a great time, and then they disappear for days. There's no commitment. I'm feeling like there's some ghosting energy. It's almost like, and then they come back around and everything's supposed to be exactly the same. I think they're almost done with that. This could also be your partner. This could be your partner as well. I mean, you as well, Pisces. And this could also be for Pisces cross watchers. This could be how you're feeling. Is you're tired of the in and out, in and out. It's like, why don't I have, and this is kind of the Capricorn energy that's going on that I'm picking up on, I think, too, is why can't I have consistency in my partnerships? What is a negative influence on your partner at this time? Okay, we got two cards really quick. Ace of Swords and the Chariot. So some of them may be moving too quickly, making decisions too fast without thinking them through. This is a Cancer card, but I'm kind of getting, because it's in the negative placement, that we might be dealing with somebody who is, their thoughts are racing, and rather than, and the other thing about the Chariot, sometimes, if you look at his face, you look at this, the Sphinx there. One connotation that I see in this card is not really paying attention about who you might be rolling over because you're in such a hurry. So maybe they have some really great fresh ideas, but they may be moving too quickly on these ideas without thinking them all the way through, which could put them in a position of being vulnerable. Why did I hear vulnerable? Quick scheme, like quick. Some of your partners are being drawn to quick money schemes or quick relationship schemes, like falling in love too quickly, or thinking they're falling in love too quickly. Just not real. They could also be, because they're not really looking at the big picture here, moving forward on things that aren't quite grounded. I feel like your partner's not grounded. There's no earth energy here. So it's a spin, and it's a cycle. Now, they are in a process of ending it, but they're not there yet, okay? We're always in processes. We're always in changing. We're either moving forward or we're not moving at all, right? So I feel like your partner is moving forward, but in a way that's like, it's like not clear direction. I also heard instant gratification. Some of your partners may be drawn to situations where there's instant gratification, and that's why a long-term committed type of relationship is not something that they are ready for at this time. But I feel like they're getting there. Because like I said earlier, they're getting tired of this back and forth kind of stuff. They're like over it. It's causing them pain now. So, you know, we're humans. And sometimes it takes just straight pain to end a cycle. When it feels, when it feels, oh my gosh, Rachel, words. When it feels more bad than good, okay, I think that's when it's going to end for them, this cycle. Page of Cups in reverse. This is the way he's feeling about you or she, which is basically like, I heard unwilling to share, but unwilling to offer love freely. That you are unwilling to offer your love freely. That you may be a little bit guarded, okay? They do see you as very romantic and maybe naive. Pisces. And that's a common misconception of Pisces. A lot of people make it. Pisces is not naive. But Pisces is very gentle, and they have a gentle nature. And so I think they might not really be seeing the full picture here with this Page of Cups in reverse. Let's clarify. Okay, apparently I wanted to grab my pine deck. Why do we have the Page of Cups in reverse for the way Pisces partners feel about them? Why do we have the Page of Cups in reverse? They feel like you have something to offer that's beautiful and lovely. They also feel and that you're romantic. But I think they believe at this time that you're not quite offering it without ties of some sort. We got 9 of Hearts, wish card on pregnancy. One more card, please. They see you as not believing in them anymore. You used to be more, you used to chase them more. There's not as much chasing anymore. They know that you have love to give, and they know that you wish to give it. But they also, with the 8 of Diamonds, are aware that, and it's funny because it's, these are my interpretations of these cards, by the way. They're Moonlit made, okay? It's funny that I have net in this card when we're talking about fishes. It's like there's more fish in the sea, and they know that you want to give your love. You have love to give. A wide net. Maybe they are looking at you going, this Pisces isn't going to keep coming back around forever because they have love to give. They see that you are, that you have romantic love in your heart to give someone, and that you wish to do that. They see that about you. They may also think that you're open to other partnerships at this time, is what I'm saying, that you might be looking into other people, or possibly if you are in a committed relationship, they might be thinking that you might be getting to a point where you're ready to move along. Where are we at? 15 minutes. Cool. Moving on pretty good. Let's see how you're feeling about him. This is going to be like your subconscious thoughts that you're not aware of. Well, you guys might be aware of them. We'll see. But typically, how does Pisces feel about their partner? How do they feel? What is the energy toward their partner that they are not aware of, please? The Seven of Pentacles. So I feel like you guys are losing your patience. I feel like you guys are looking at all the efforts and time that you've put into this relationship, and you're wondering, you know, where is my benefit? Okay, I've done the work. I've done the planting, the sowing, and the reaping. Where are my rewards? This pile isn't as high as he had hoped for. Okay, you see how he's looking? He's contemplating. So I think you guys are, you know, feeling like there's some impatience toward your partner. And I can see why, because it's almost, yeah, I'm getting a situation, hold on. Yeah, it's like, you know that they know that they need to change, they need to get out of this cycle, and yet, for whatever reason, they're holding back. And it's almost like you guys already know, or you've already had this conversation, or it's almost like I get this feeling of, why do you keep doing this over and over and over again? And they're like, I don't know. And you're like, and then you guys figured out, yes, you do know. This is why. Why aren't you doing anything about it? And it's almost like they are denying reality here. And listen, I'm not saying anything negative about your partner or cross-watchers. This is just, we can go through denial at times. We can go through times where we're just not ready. And I do feel your impatience. I feel your frustration at your partner for not... Okay, I heard ascending, but I also heard like moving along at your level, leveling up, maturing. This could be somebody that you guys have known for a long time that we're talking about, and it's almost like you've passed them on some level, maturity-wise, okay? This can bring up frustration and impatience on your part. It doesn't mean you're walking away. It just means like you're studying the situation. You're thinking it through, okay? Whereas before you might have been more motivated by, look at this cup of love. Now I think you're being a little bit more practical, and yes, I feel like you're being emotional as well, like as in going with your gut on things. But it also seems like you're kind of taking a practical approach to this partner, whereas before it was more like, I just love you, you know, I'll be here for you when you come back around, and all of those things. I think some of you guys are thinking about moving on, okay? Doesn't mean that you will. It just means that you're assessing. This is my taking inventory of the relationship. I feel like that's pretty clear. I don't feel like I need to clarify it. Y'all, I'm using a new spread. I am looking over here because I'm using a new spread. What is the strengths in your relationship? What are the strengths in this relationship, please? I like it. I like mixing things up. Try new cards, try new spreads, you know. Keep it interesting. Keep it real, though. I always keep it real, y'all. What are the strengths, please, in this union between Pisces and their love interest? Pisces and their love interests. Alright, guys. Okay. King of Swords. So there is maturity between the two of you. There is an ability to make good decisions. But this is with the two of you together. I think your partner is a little bit on the downside of the decision making at this time. Whereas you're being a little bit more slow and steady here, they're moving a little bit too quick. So I think the strength is you guys make a good partnership and make good decisions. And education and learning new ways of doing things. Can I get some more clarity? Why do we have the King of Swords for strengths, the strengths in the relationship? Also, your relationship, like the masculine side of it, the less emotional side of it, may be what helps you guys move forward. And then we got the King of Wands. So yeah, a lot of masculine energy here. This is fire and air. We have a lot of air in this reading. So and water. So this is the first fire card that came up. But yes, this could be very well you're dealing with an air sign regardless. There's a lot of air energy going on around the two of you. The two of you make a good match as far as equaling each other's out. Like I get a yin and a yang feeling between the two of you. And so yes, you do make a nice equal match here. Okay? It's just the way as far as making, and I don't think that's the case with you guys separately looking at each other, right? Like I'm looking at, okay, what I mean is as a couple, you guys match well in the world as far as moving forward in life, making good decisions. Maybe you guys work well together. Your families blend well. Something along those lines for sure. What are the weaknesses in this relationship? What are the weaknesses here? Take a peek into the future here in just a second. Let's see the last one. What are the weaknesses in this partnership, please? How many cards? Weaknesses, please. King of Pentacles in reverse. You guys, we got 3 kings here. So yeah, I think the issue is, and I think that's what you're aware of right now, Pisces, which is, Pisces is the slipperiest, most psychic, intuitive people in the deck. So I don't think of Pisces as the most, rational, material-minded person like I would with the King of Pentacles in reverse. So I feel like this is a weakness between the two of you. Because, this is the problem is long-term commitment. The problem is groundedness, okay? A feeling of safety and security between the two of you. Let's clarify. This could also very well be a person that's coming in between you. This very well could be exactly the opposite of, like someone that is sort of in your life as well, that might be offering you love as well, Pisces, that is more of an earth type, person, or has more earth energy. And it's sort of like filling in the gap of your relationship with what you're missing now, which is grounding and security and solid growth, okay, which is lacking. So the weakness here, that is the weakness, okay? And the reason your person might be thinking of you as possibly looking at someone else is because you guys might be looking at someone else, or someone else might be quietly trying to romance you because there's a little crack in the foundation here, if there was a foundation to begin with, okay? So future for this relationship, please. I got the Page of Swords that popped out. So we have very, very, very heavy air energy in this reading, Pisces. Peek into the future, please, for this relationship. There's Knight of Wands. Okay. Yeah, ooh, I feel like, I'm seeing an argument. I'm seeing new passion. I'm seeing like, what I'm seeing is a messy argument followed by a breakup, followed by a passionate affair. But I do see that it is going to be passionate between the two of you. I don't feel like you, I feel like the two of you might have an argument or might have words that are spoken that are really, really difficult and shake up the shaky foundation that you already have is going to be shooken up even more so with the words. Okay, let me clarify. Why do we have the Knight of Wands for the future for this relationship? What is the Knight of Wands here for? Another fire card, fire sign. Knight of Wands is my seducer here. Why do we have the Knight of Wands? The Two of Swords. The Two of Wands. Wow, okay. There's a possibility, Pisces, that you may be tempted by someone that reignites your passion within you. And you will make a decision. You will make a decision in this relationship. It is going to come to some sort of head where, you know, this is a shattering of a commitment almost. It might even take the words that are spoken might even take the relationship to a lower vibration, which brings you to a point where you have to make a decision, okay? A passionate decision, okay? One that's literally like with the Knight of Wands, I'm feeling like I have to go with the way I feel at the end of the day when you make this decision. And it's not all about all of this air energy. It's not all about thinking. It's not all about, you know, you guys are going to tap into some fire energy, okay? And you guys are going to recognize that you have love. And you are going to be, you guys are going to get some attention here. And then some decisions are going to be made, whether you're going to move on in the world or not. Okay, so like the moon's going to be revealed. We just had a lunar eclipse. So some things about yourself I feel like are going to be renewed for you. I mean, decided. I almost feel like I'm picking up that a lot of you already kind of know your partner really well. And it's more like you're in a position where you need to decide what it is you need and want in your love life, in your circle. Okay, and passion and fire is going to be a part of that. Okay, we are moving into Leo season as well, so that's helpful. Strength and I don't know if you're going to be with this person or not, but I do know that you're going to make a decision. All right, hopefully toward the end of July, because I feel like you guys are stuck here. You're kind of like, I don't know. I'm impatient. I've worked so hard. All right, so I got some new, these are emotional healing cards. So I'm going to pick one real quick for you guys, and then we'll end this reading. They're new cards, and I just thought it would be good to like put a little uplift at the end. And so instead of like a specific crystal or anything in that particular, this is an actual emotion, an uplifting, something that you already have, and that's here for you at this time. Okay. Let's see what we got. Okay. Attractive. I just said that with the Knight of Wands. I feel like you guys are going to be attracting attention. You're going to feel attractive. Okay? So the card says, I have so much to give to anyone new I meet. I am a miraculous being, as we all are. I rejoice in my powers. And I really feel this isn't about ego for you guys. I really don't feel your energy as being like full of yourself. So don't take it that way. I feed my self-worth with knowledge and my infinite potential. Beautiful. So this is what's going on positively in your emotional growth and health at this time is attractiveness. All right. And that's not just physical. It's attracting, magnetizing positive things toward you. Moving things towards you that aren't lower vibration, that is higher vibration. Okay. And you do that by raising your vibration, raising your awareness of what you have to offer. And when you put that out there, people will be attracted to you. All right, Pisces? I liked your reading. I feel like that you and this partner, you still have some stuff going on between the two of you. So it's not over yet. But for many of you, it could be. But this could also be at the end of July, you could be starting a new cycle with the same person. I feel like the answer is more on your end, though. I really feel like the choices are more on your end. You guys have a little bit more power in this situation than your partner does, okay? All right, lots of love, lots of light. Be sure to check out the free personal readings on Saturday, okay? Click on the video I just posted previous to this video so that you can ask your question. And if you made it this far, thank you very much for watching the whole video. I really appreciate it. I love you guys so much, Pisces. I'm a Pisces rising. I feel y'all. Bye.